topic today. Like, let's go, let's go, let's go. I think it's a topic that so many people I've been noticing this whole in your first 10K month is like kind of circulating. And hey, you guys, welcome in. And I'm so pumped for our divine femme way of doing this with so much ease, so much grace. Because what I love is we're really about freedom too. So let's do it. Let's do this, girl. How are you?
Can I just say I really like your hair today?
You know what's so funny, girl? We're such women. I was like, fuck, my hair looks like, I don't like it. But you know what? Thanks, guys. It's not about my hair. It's about the message. See, like, look what I'm doing now. I'm like looking and like trying to fix it. Whatever. Okay. I love you. Thank you, girl. I love you.
It's not about my hair. It's about the message. Maybe it is about hair. Just showing up with a good hair day.
Thank you. Thank you. I get some hearts. Thanks, guys. I'm getting some hearts. I love you guys so freaking much.
You guys feed her ego, give her some hearts, and let her know she's having a good hair day.
Sarah too. Sarah in that bling red, my girl, and that sexy red.
I came with all my red on and my fancy little, this is my favorite necklace. I wear this on a lot of my live streams.
I love it. I got this infinity, guys. I'm so pumped. It's like really, it's a special gift, but like it is about, we're all about the energy. What jewelry are you wearing? Like, what are you putting on your body? So I'm all about that, girl. Yes.
Yay. Okay, well, let's dive in for everybody that's actually here to learn about some business strategy or how to grow their business today versus just chat about my fabulous necklace. But
I love your necklace.
Okay, so obviously, like 10K, okay, great. I know a lot of you are watching this and you're like, okay, I want to hit my 10K month, or I want to hit consistent 10K months, or I want to hit 20K months or 30K months. All of this is so possible without trading your time for money and trading your energy away. And for our clients, this is super important because we work with energy healers, we work with light workers, we work with spiritual teachers. Like, conserving your energy and being able to come from a full cup is super important. Plus, we already know, because you're exactly like we are, like, you have a huge mission with a big impact. You want to help as many people as possible. So maybe you're sort of wondering how to do this without trading all your time for money, or without, really burning yourself out. And so we're just going to dive in with 3 things that literally will blow your mind on how easy this can be. So yeah, let me know if any of this resonates in the comments with you guys. And also, if you're listening to this on the podcast, we'd love to hear from you. We spend most of our time on Instagram, so come hang out with us.
Yes. And I want to look, I'm still looking at my hair. I want to Jesus. Oh Lord. Oh my God. I want to also have you guys drop too. We get it. Like I think people, I don't think the clients we work with, we're all empaths. Like, we are spiritual leaders at heart, right? So I get how rewarding and how you think, doing the one-on-ones is the only way. And that's the only way to make true impact. And I'm so happy with the people that we are working with now to really kind of step out, because the first one is to create this aligned premium program that can make it scalable for your life, because freedom is for sure a value of mine and Sarah's. And I know you listening too. And you can have both. If freedom's important to you, you can have a lifestyle of freedom and make an impact and have your thriving. Thank you. Your hair looks beautiful. Thank you so much. I love you, girl. Thank you. And have a thriving business that is so impactful. So I want to dive into this first one. Creating that aligned premium program, which is scalable, is key. It really, really is. And we're working with people that are doing that literally now as we speak, which is powerful, right?
Right. And so this is when we sign on a new client, we're always looking for the transformational journey that they're helping people with, right? And once you recognize that and you come into really crystal clear alignment with the transformational results that you're here to help somebody achieve, then you're able to create what I call the vehicle of transformation. This is your VOT blueprint. And this is where you literally map out your program, starting with where your client is at, and then taking them through this journey of where you're going to lead them so that they can get the results at the end of the day. You really want your premium program. If you're going to build a premium program, you have to base it off of results. So sometimes I'll see, especially if you really want it to resonate with your soulmate clients. So a little sales hack here is really making sure that you speak to the results of the actual transformation that you are offering, not just say, hey, I have a life coaching package, or hey, I have a spiritual coaching package, or hey, I have this package. That's not really going to resonate and separate you from a lot of the noise online. And it's not going to really resonate with your soulmate client, because they are looking to match up with you for what you truly offer. And if you're not able to articulate that in a way, and show up confidently with that transformation, it's not gonna resonate. Energetically, they're still gonna be drawn to you, but they're still like, it's interesting because the more clear you can get and the more confident you can get with the transformative results that you get, the more that's going to be received energetically as well, right? So creating a premium plus aligned program is the first step. And keyword here is aligned. And this is where the lifestyle comes in, right? Because you want to reverse engineer your lifestyle goals. And you want to make sure it's an alignment, but not only with your client, because you're helping them get the transformative results that you already know you're here to offer. So you're sort of like reverse engineering your soul mission and your message and your gift, and you're packaging this in your program. So it's aligned for your client, but it also has to be aligned for you on the back end. And that means it's time to reverse engineer your lifestyle goals. I see so many spiritual teachers and healers, they're coming up with programs and they're pricing at price points where they would have to sell like 100 million people into their program in order to really support themselves. That's one case scenario. Or they're just spreading their time really thin, and then they're burned out, and then they don't have any time to actually do any of the other things within their business that are required because they're spending all of their energy in one place, and they're not really leveraging themselves. Right? So I hope this is making sense. So when you're creating a premium aligned program, you want to reverse engineer your lifestyle goals. So if you want to hit your first 10K month, and you want to do it really easily, creating a premium aligned program is the quickest way. If there was one thing I could tell my younger self before I got started in this, it would have been to create a premium program that is in exact alignment with the lifestyle goals that I desire. So Vanessa and I, we don't work, we have 4-day work, weekends, right? We don't.
That are, not to interrupt, but that are aligned and fun, because we took the time to sit and listen to what felt right for us. And so the action of doing it is aligned and fun and in flow, which are 3 of our massive values as well. So that's like the key. Sorry, my girl, to interrupt you, but that's huge.
It's so key. And, we're taking the 4-hour work week. I don't know if you remember when that book came out from Tim Ferriss back in the day. Yeah. Well, this is the 4-hour work month. Right? This is the 4-hour work month. And this does not lower the level of impact that you're able to make when you create a premium program in the way that we help you do. We teach, without going into too much detail, if you want to learn more about this, we do dive into it inside our Mission to Impact Facebook group. We do deeper dives. And of course, if you work with us, this is what we dive really into, is creating a hybrid model that really leverages your time so your clients can get massive impact, but still allow you to have your freedom-based lifestyle. So
key. I love that. That's huge, you guys. The second one, I love this second one. We are really excited about this whole idea of this embodying your Empress energy. And it's not a sexist thing, a sex thing, but it's really what Divine Femme is all about. And embodying your Empress energy, we talk about this all the time. Anyone that knows me, I love Neville Goddard. Coming from that end, I see so many times friends, clients, they're talking about their dreams, their visions out here in their language and in their energy. And we have to turn that around, and really embody it now. And stop putting it out in front of us, but embody it now. Embody your sales now. Your clients are here now. And I want to hear from Sarah too, but I've noticed too, some people, it's not about faking it till you're making it, but I think so many times, especially as spiritual entrepreneurs, right? We pass over the results that we do have now. We just pass right over instead of really embodying that, get the energetics behind that, then that can multiply, which leads to more. So coming from that end in your language and how you're speaking, taking your results and really shining those. It's not a boastful thing, but it's a thing to show your credibility, right? But embodying this Empress, this Divine Femme who knows she already has it, who knows her worthiness, who knows where she comes from, and knows that God is her supply. True story. And in that, it is limitless, right? Which is powerful.
So powerful. And this is a game changer when you go into sales. So this is why, we're sharing with you 3 tips today. Obviously, first, the structure, the aligned program, the container. But this is about the energetic alignment and coming, when we say Empress energy, and coming from the state, right? Like that Vanessa mentioned that Neville Goddard teaches, coming from assuming the state that it's already done. But also, when we talk about Empress energy, this is, for all of you familiar with the tarot deck, which is a lot of our clients, so we teach the mystics and the teachers and the healers of the world of how to be more abundant.
Yeah.
The Empress on the tarot, right? She's pregnant.
Mhm.
She's all about nurturing. She's all about
Mhm.
fertility. She's all about creation. She's all about abundance. She's
Ooh.
all about attraction.
Yes.
There's no lack, there's no neediness in the Empress energy, in the Empress world.
Ooh.
The Empress is not.
Can we pause? This is so flipping good. That was everything. I want to see some motherfucking hearts in here. There's no neediness. There's no pushy. There's no effort. There's no neediness. Because think about this, guys. When you already have your desire, do you want? Are you sitting there having the energy of wanting it? No, because you already have it. What are you doing? You're literally sitting in gratitude. So that gives me chills all over my body. I really love this so much. Divine Femme is not that needy energy of wanting it because she knows she already fucking has it. Let
Yes.
that land. I have chills. Oh my God.
Yeah.
That is
Yes.
everything. Everything, right?
So good. So good. I like when you looked around when you had chills, you like looked around for a second like you're expecting to see your spirit guides.
I'm like, guys, are you with me? Where are you? Like, I feel it. I just like, do you guys get chills? I get chills all over my body. It's like front, back. I just, there's so much that's been happening energetically. And that's a whole nother talk. But like, I love this. It's so freaking fun. And like, this is our big value too. Like, oh guys, this new earth that we're talking about is so freaking fun. And it's here for the people that are ready, which I know is our clients and the people that have that calling. But it's so fun. It's so freaking fun. Like Sarah and I are having so much fun guiding you and leading leaders. There's so much work to be done here. There's so much service, so much joy to be had. And I get like, I just get like the bubbles because it's so fucking fun.
It's so
Oh.
fun. And this will tie in, real quick,
Mhm.
the assumptive state that Neville Goddard talks about that, Vanessa and I love him, and this Empress energy. Recognize, the Empress is pregnant on the card, and that's because her creation, her fertility, right? She's already gestating the birth of whatever she is ready to birth into the world. It's already happening, right? So she's in the process of creating, and it's already on the way. And so, with that metaphor, when you can rest in assuredness,
Mhm.
and there is no needy, wanting energy, and you can rest in the gratitude, and you can rest in the certainty and the assuredness, then your work energetically is done. The universe must show up and match that with what you're calling in, or something better that will blow your mind. But when you can rest in that certainty and assuredness, that's when you can rest. And I'm not saying rest as you can't rest prior to that. I'm saying there's more inner work to do to get to that state where it clicks, where you click into alignment, where the certainty and the assuredness is done. Just like Esther Hicks will talk about, when you can believe it and you can expect it, then it's done and it's got to show itself to you. Do you expect it? I know we talk about, this is like a double-edged sword. We talk sometimes that you hear people say expectations, get you in trouble, but fine. Try to go around and expect nothing, right? Like go play with that for a second. I'm going to flip it a little bit. If you're going to spend your time expecting something, instead of worrying or being in needy energy, why not just expect that it's done and that it's happening and that it's literally going to pop into your experience right now, and be in that energy that literally, it's not even a shock to you when it happens, because you're already there. You're already there with it. And by the time it happens, you still celebrate. It's really interesting, because what happens when it pops into your experience, there's this moment of elation because you're celebrating, but it's like, of course. It's followed with like, it's like, hell yes, of course this was happening. It's followed with like, of course this is happening, because you're so already there. By the time you're ready for it to pop into your experience. This is fully embodying the Empress energy. The Empress does not need, want, or chase. She attracts, and she is abundant, and she knows. Yeah.
I've been playing hella hardcore. Like, love that, of course, energy. Like, just knowing that, right? And I also love, like, Esther. I think it was Esther Hicks that also talks about this. That we talk about. You guys like celebrate the fact that if you could perceive it in your mind, it's already like 99% done. The manifestation of that is already a fucking thought. Literally, you are the one that's in your own way. So get out of your gorgeous way and let it come. It's already there. It's already yours. So play with that. And then I love this. It will lead us perfectly into my girl. I love this so much. So think about this, you guys. When you do this energetic shift and change, right? You're embodying what you already know. think about how you'll show up. And we have a client that like literally just did this random live raw in Costco and got a sale, which is awesome, right? So this third one is creating live as you go. I love this one, Sarah. I want to hear from you in this too, because this I think is the one that gets me the polarity of so excited, but also that like slight good nervousness, which I think people, our clients feel. So cut the
Mm,
nervousness, you're already there, but get excited. Like it strips, you know, any failure from procrastination because you're not procrastinating because you're literally showing up live as you go, as you're creating, as sources, downloading these, you're showing up, you're quickly doing the landing page. It's so simple, it's so fun. And I feel people feel that more because it's in you, it's authentic, it's real, it's in live time. You're not sitting for months planning the perfect module, which we know is going to drive anyone nuts, right? But you're literally, this is the fun, I think, of life, of people that have a spiritual business. Like this is fun to me, you know,
mhm.
like I think it's beautiful actually, right? So showing up
That,
and creating live as you go, number 3. So good.
yeah,
Mm.
so powerful, especially with, you know, the women that we work with, their channels, they're downloading so much information. There's so much guidance coming through. When they can learn to trust, which is something that we help them with, learn to trust
Mhm.
that what's coming through, that is all that you just have to have faith in that, right? But creating
Mhm.
live as you go, obviously, a lot of our clients will run up against perfectionism or procrastination. And so when you can embrace that you're just creating your
Mhm.
program
Mhm.
live as you go, and you don't have to have everything built out in advance, it does allow you to shift into 5-figure months very quickly.
Mhm.
Again, you have your freedom lifestyle built on the back end because you're literally scaled to work like 4 to 6 hours a month on average or less. So literally 4 to 6 hours a month max to create a premium aligned program. If that, it can be less. Still maintaining
Mhm.
epic results for your clients. So you're very scaled, you're very streamlined, you're very leveraged, right? But when you create live as you go, you're opening up your feminine energy to be the channel, to breathe this high priestess. I work a lot with archetypes, right? So you're allowing yourself to be the channel. You're allowing yourself to be the high priestess and allow God to work through you in a very organic, fluid flow way. Hello, divine femme, right?
Yes.
Very fluid flow, trust, like all of this comes full circle. So
Yeah.
when you're able to activate this high priestess archetype within you and allow yourself to channel out what you know,
Mhm.
not what you know, but what you are receiving, right?
Mhm.
You're mixing this
Mhm.
with your empress energy, your confidence. Like you have a winning formula to not only, I mean, first you have to trust everything that's coming through you is divinely guided, right? So
Mhm.
how can that not be magnetic to your clients? Second,
Mhm.
you're not in procrastination, you're not in perfectionism, but you're opening up the floodgates for the divine to work through you. And you are in 100% trust and faith that whatever comes through, there's no redos, there's no do-overs, right? You're just allowing yourself to show up raw and vulnerable, unscripted, which Vanessa and I love this, right? Like totally unscripted, and allow God's source to work through you. You are a channel, you are a conduit, you are a vessel for the divine guidance that wants to come through your unique vessel,
Mhm.
because your story and your message and your flair and your flavor and your spin on it is exactly what your soulmate clients need to hear and exactly what they will feel. If you hide in procrastination or perfectionism or stall out in those things or overly controlling or micromanaging the process, you're applying a very masculine structure to your business, which we're not against masculine structure. Hello, the first step is a premium aligned program. There's masculine structure there to support you, but it needs to be able to have the feminine energy flow through you, the guidance, the wisdom, the
Mhm.
downloads, and the intuition. Is this making sense to people?
I love you, girl. Hello, Sarah. Hello.
I'm all about
Number 1,
structure
y'all.
too. Yeah, healthy structure. You want to be able to
Yeah.
build your empire on a structure that can grow with you, right? It's like you're building an empire, right? You want that to be
Mhm.
something that honors your lifestyle goals, makes the impact that you're here to make, but also something that can grow with you and be sustainable,
Mhm.
while also does not compromise, hinder, constrict the wisdom and the guidance and the divine wisdom that wants to pour through you. And so it's this happy balance of masculine and feminine energy within the structure of your business
Mm.
and within your energy of how you show up and how you allow yourself to rest on your off days, which trust me, you will have lots of freedom to rest and do all the fun
Mhm.
things that recharge you. So you can show up in your epic power when the time is to serve your clients and to be there and hold that sacred space.
Yes. And then you can beautifully, sacral, confidently, which is what we love, right? Command to the universe, God's source, hey, blow my freaking mind with how easy and fun it can be for $10,000 months in 4 to 6 hours working. That's
10K is
so
the
cool.
minimum. 10K would be the
Yeah.
minimum. Like that's the minimum,
Yes.
right? Like,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, we just say that because so many of our clients, they're ready to hit their first 10K month, or at least make it consistent, or put systems in place where they can do it without burning themselves out. But this is a structure that you will exponentially be able to grow into, where we're moving into, which is multiple 6-figure months, and then beyond 7-figure, and not months, 6-figure business, and then 7-figure business. Like this structure that we're sharing with you gives you sustainability, gives you prosperity, and gives you the ability to support yourself for the long term, right? You got to be able to play the long game here. A lot of entrepreneurs, when they start, they're just doing what we call the spaghetti approach, where they're just creating a bunch of things, something, a bunch of little offers, and they're just sort of hoping something sticks. They have no rhyme or reason to it. It doesn't sustain their lifestyle goals. And best case scenario, they get booked out, and then they're overwhelmed and they're not able to support their community without really jeopardizing their own health and wellness and well-being. And that's not a win-win. When we say premium and aligned, it's got to be aligned for you. And I want you to adopt this. This is not selfish. If it resonates, if it's not in alignment with me, it's not in alignment with my clients. If it's not in alignment with me, it's not in alignment with my clients. Can you honor that? Can you honor that you're part of this equation too, right? Whoever's listening to this. And if it's not in alignment with me, it's not in alignment with my clients. So this is what I repeat to myself, because I know alignment is not, it's always mutually beneficial. It's always mutually beneficial. It's never at somebody else's expense. That's not alignment. It's always mutually beneficial.
I love that. Mutually beneficial. So, so, so good. This was hella fun. You guys, I hope this helped. Thank you so much for those that have streamed with us on Facebook and YouTube. Thank you so much. Instagram, we see you. I've waved to some of you. Come back. Sarah and I are here on these lives giving you awesome drops of gold Wednesdays and Fridays. And I'm so, so pumped. If this resonates, definitely we welcome you to connect with us, apply for our amazing Divine Femme and SLA programs. And we are so, so pumped to move forward. So cheers, you guys.
And
Thank you for your
LinkedIn,
time.
giving a little shout out to LinkedIn.
LinkedIn.
Too.
I love LinkedIn. Yes. We see you all. I feel you all, you guys. Thank you so much, you guys. Happy Wednesday, yo. I love you, girl.
Happy Wednesday.
So good.
Namaste.
Bye, you guys.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.